What's good everyone, it's Mo here and you are back watching Hoop Genius. Joel Embiid was one of the top scouted prospects in the country coming out of the 2014 NBA draft. He was picked up by the Sixers with a 3rd overall pick, but he spent his first 2 years in the league on the sidelines. After being out of action for so long, this season we finally saw the arrival and the performance on court of the man who goes by the name of
Joel the Process Embiid!
There are no question marks over Embiid's potential or his talent, as after playing just 31 games in his rookie season, you can already see that he is one of the most talented big men in the league. However, the 23-year-old has struggled with so many injuries in his young career that he's already contemplated quitting basketball. Embiid has the potential to be one of the most dominant players to ever play the game, but why does he keep getting injured? Let's find out. Embiid is an extremely strong player who has worked on developing crafty footwork in the post in the same way Hakeem Olajuwon dominated in the low post in the 90s. To play down on the block in the NBA, you need to be able to outmuscle your opponents when they're in the paint. You have to be able to get good position to catch the ball and score. You have to be able to defend other dominant big men who are attacking you as well. In order to do this, you have to have the size. So Joel Embiid was forced to pack on the muscle. Joel Embiid has one of the craziest body transformations that we've seen. The difference between him in 2011 and 2014 is astounding. But could it be the same transformation that is to blame for the stress fracture in his back that forced him to miss the NCAA tournament and the broken navicular bone in his right foot just before the 2014 NBA draft, which forced him to miss 2 entire NBA seasons? As he only started playing basketball at the age of 15, the stress fracture in his back could have been caused by Embiid's body trying to adjust to the increased intensity of a college basketball program. The gain in weight could have also contributed to an overuse issue. This is something that the Sixers should keep an eye on as his career progresses. Being so tall works to his advantage when he's gobbling up rebounds and throwing down poster jams. However, players picked in the lottery since the year 2000 that are 7 foot or taller have actually missed 24% of their games. Embiid gained a lot of muscle mass in a relatively short space of time, and with his legs having to take the pressure of this increased landing force, it's no surprise that he suffered 2 navicular bone fractures in his feet. The same injuries plagued some of the greatest big men such as Yao Ming and Bill Walton throughout their careers. Embiid eventually made it back onto the court for the 2016-17 NBA season. He averaged 20 points and 8 rebounds, but after the All-Star break, once again he was shut down with an injury. The Sixers ruled him out for the season with a torn meniscus in his left knee. After spending 2 seasons out with an injured right foot, Embiid could have unknowingly started to favour his left foot and overused it, which put stress on the joints. This is common in basketball, as it's often seen that players who injure their ankle go on to injure their knees, as the knee is compensating for the weaker ankle. Another factor that plays a part in Embiid's injury is his poor landing mechanics after he jumps. As a child, Embiid originally intended to play volleyball in Europe. The difference is that in volleyball, all the explosive movements are vertical, whilst in basketball they're multi-directional. This experience in volleyball is why Embiid can be a prolific shot blocker, but as he didn't grow up playing basketball, shifting from lateral to vertical then landing safely after layups and dunks can prove dangerous. As you can see, while Embiid is in the air and as he lands, his body position is very poor. Whilst he is in the air, his heels flick backwards, and when he lands, his knees cape inwards over his toes, making his landing very unstable. And in this one, he lands completely on his heels. Hopefully the process can overcome these injuries, as he is set to have a great career ahead of him. We hope to see him on the court next season and wish him all the best with his recovery. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up below, comment, like, share it with a friend. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, follow us on social media, and most importantly, get buckets.